Hi, this is Abi Gardiner. I am going to be going over my own Google Analytics that's connected to my website. This website is actually going to be old pretty soon. I'm watching my new one. Not sure why that came up. Pretty soon with a new domain, and therefore it'll have new SEO as well that I'm implementing and a bunch of other stuff. So hopefully my data will look different and better in the near future. But I just wanted to go over this for myself to see, but also for you all to see a website that is more for a small business and not that super big like the Google Store Analytics, which will have thousands of users, way more than what my local small business would do. So I first changed what I'm looking at from September until now just to see how I'm doing this fall. I've had about 148 users and 139 of those users are new, which I see as a fantastic number. About 82.7% of the visitors on my website are new visitors, which is a decent amount for my business to get that kind of exposure. And 17% are returning visitors, which makes me interested in knowing like why are they coming back to my website, what are they looking for, etc. I got a 1 minute and 38-second average session duration, which I think makes sense because my website is really bad right now. It's being updated, as I said, but you just kind of need to see like the basics of that. Maybe check out my portfolio, check out my investment, and then it's straight to my contact page, which is pretty short. Something I wanted to note is that I'm starting to notice that as I'm updating my website with a new domain and everything, my old one is for some reason not loading, which is something that we talk about in chapter 19 about the average session or like site loading time can really decrease how many people are actually staying on your site because they run out of time and patience on time. So as you can see, it's not doing so great for some reason. It used to be doing just fine. I saw one of these photos. Yeah, but it takes forever and I'm not sure why. Because it was fine before. But hopefully with my new upcoming one that I've gotten a lot of help with, it will do better. I love that I can see the operating systems are mostly iOS. That helps me narrow down who my potential clientele is using, so I can hopefully gear their experience towards an iOS user experience. And then 14% is just Windows, Android, Macintosh, Linux, and it goes down. I'm kind of surprised there's actually any Linux. Right now, I believe I'm probably the only person on my website. Look at demographics overview. So this is actually very interesting data to see that the most people who are on my site are 25 to 35 years old, just because my target audience is about 21 to 26 years old. So that would make sense on why these two are the two that really show up, and nothing really below that and nothing really above that. I think it's very interesting to see that 100% of them are female. I'm not sure where it's gathering that data because I know that is inaccurate, as I've had family members take a look at my website that are male. But that they are my target market because they are most likely the ones to book with me and be the ones to book their wedding photographer. I won't go through everything, but just overall, I think it's very interesting to see this data for something that I'm working on myself and something that we've talked about in DMT, the digital marketing advisement days, is having your own website that can showcase you and is like a portfolio for you. So my question for the rest of the team is, do any of you have a website like that you either use for a small business or to talk about yourself, kind of like our professor has one, like Keeping Up with Doc T? think it is. And if so, provide a link so that I can check them out.